Knife safety. Knife safety using the cutting stations. PPE. You will be assigned the right PPE for your job. Wearing the wrong size glove is dangerous. Wearing a glove that is too small or too big can cause an accident. You will only be assigned a knife after you have gone through a knife safety training and have shown your trainer that you can use it correctly. This is to protect you. You must use a retractable blade knife that has been assigned to you. The blade goes in when you are not holding the button, therefore it can't get out. Disciplinary actions will be taken if you aren't using the right glove, knife, and blades. This is only to keep you safe. Never modify your knife in any way. Disciplinary actions will be taken. It is made to retract when you are not holding the button down. Hold knife with two hands while cutting to keep you from getting cut. Release the blade when you are catching your waist. This will keep you safe as you catch your waist. Cutting gloves. We have two types of cutting gloves, a full finger and a no finger glove. We have a spinner glove that has no fingers. This is used by the spinners only. One glove is required. Whichever hand you hold the knife, the glove goes on the other hand. We also have a full finger gloves. These are used to cut waste off the bobbins. Storing knife. Store knife in your glove when you're not using it, so you always have your glove ready when you use your knife. Different blades. We have a large hook blade, which is used by fixers only. We have a small hook blade. This is used for spinners. We also have a straight blade. This is only used by spinning utility to cut thread off the bobbins. Spinner blades. Spinners are only allowed to use the small hook blades and must use a retractable knife to avoid getting hurt. Blades. When your blade is getting dull, it is time to change it. Remember, you just changed your blade, so it doesn't need the force you were applying. Most accidents happen right after a blade changed. A clean blade will cut better and smoother. This will make your job much easier. Techs are allowed to use the squeezed handle knives with a large hook blade and a fingerless glove. Using the right tools will prevent them from getting hurt. Store-bought knives are not allowed. We will choose the right knife and blades for your job. Disciplinary actions will be taken. Danger zones. You are in a danger zone when you cannot keep both your hands on the knife. This happens when cutting a lap. Make sure the blade is in when you reach for your waist. Don't be relaxed or in a hurry when you're in the danger zone. Take your time and know where your fingers are at all times. Knowing your capability of a lap. If a lap is too big, get your tech to cut it off. They are trained to cut these types of laps. Knowing when to use and not use a knife. Sometimes you don't need a knife. You can use a traveler hook or just rub it off. It is best if you can avoid using a knife. Cutting stations. When using a cutting station, you must wear a full finger glove if you are not a spinner cutting one bobbin. If you are a spinner, you can use your fingerless glove to cut one bobbin. This is the only way to cut off pieces. We want you safe. Spinners use the cutting station only if they need to cut thread off their bobbin. They do not have to change gloves, but they have to use the cutting station and only one bobbin at a time. If they have more than one, they must change to a full finger glove. If the thread can be aspirated off, they must do that. The cutting station is the last resort. Using the cutting station, slide the bobbin on the stand. Pull the rod back to hold the bobbin in place. Your hands must stay in place on the rod. Slide knife down the bobbin and make sure blade is retracted before removing the bobbin. Stay focused on what you're doing. This will keep your hands out of harm's way. Roving bobbins. Only spinning utilities are allowed to cut off roving bobbins, and they must use the cutting station to do so. No one is allowed to hold anything in their hand to cut off. Cutting stations must be used. Utilities are the only ones to use a straight blade when using the cutting station to clean off their roving bobbins. Tape boxes. To open a tape box, you will use a green tape cutter that has a small blade on it and guides down the box. No knife is needed.